Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, everybody, I thought I would be continuing the best of 2024 line. This time we'll be looking at the Mattel Creations exclusive online figures, and there were 9 of them, I believe. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I hope not. But we'll go from number 9 and rank them from number 9 to all the way to number 1, being my absolute favorites. This is my list. I hope, you will give me your list of your top 5, top 9, or, 3, or your overall favorite Mattel Creations exclusive online Origins figures only. And that's going to be a range of vintage to the cartoon collection, vehicles, playsets, you name it. Now, tomorrow, I'm thinking about doing an overall Masterverse Mattel Creations exclusive look at the at least overall. I think there's only 3 figures that came out in 2024, so I might combine them with 2023 3 figures. So hopefully look for that tomorrow on the channel on Monday. But today it's going to be pure Origins figures from the Mattel Creations exclusives, starting at number 9, and of course working our way at number 1. This is for the most part be an inbox look only, but I did bring out a few figures to show you guys closely. Of course, if you are new to my channel, or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at my top 9, or the top Mattel Creations exclusive online Origins figures of 2024. All right, now starting at number 9 here, guys. Let me get some of these figures out of the way really fast. Okay. It's a figure that was just came to us most recently. The most recent of figures that just came out in the collection. A figure that I know very little about, and unfortunately, as of filming this, he is still available for sale right now on the Mattel website of Creations. Very rare. It's very rare to see a figure in Origins to still be available for sale on their website. And of course, who I'm talking about is Geldar right there. Here he is. Don't get me wrong, a very cool figure. Part of that, I feel like more of the extended universe of the Master Universe line, where I wish that Mattel, would have given us this figure later down the road, and more focused more on the vintage, iconic 80s figures in the line here before giving this figure. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool figure. He's really, it's amazing. Of course, you have the new for 2024, the Master Universe. You got Geldar, the evil seeker of immortality. There, nice glamour shot. There he is right there. A one-off in a mini comic book, and he did have a classic version of this figure. But there's just not enough meat on the bone here, first of all, this figure. It's still a cool figure. You got a lot of reuse of a lot of, vintage weapons from Ram Man, okay? He did come up with a very unique battle axe, which I do like, which I do have in my loose collection with him. But not enough meat there, I feel. It's still cool. I love the look of the mohawk. It looks amazing. There is, of course, the back shot right there. I mean, beautiful artwork right there of him taking on He-Man. So he comes in at number 5. I mean, I'm sorry, number 9 on my list. But maybe as years go, maybe he will warm up to me, and maybe we'll get some more figures of him, some different styles and looks, maybe, or more comics with him included. Maybe it will change my mind. But right now, he's number 9 for me. Also, like I said, I hope you guys will share me your thoughts and feelings of the overall, Mattel Creations exclusive figures of 2024. Was it a great year for figure collecting, or was it like some of these figures were okay, some figures were amazing. So let me know. Also give me your top 9 or just your top 5 figures of the Mattel Creations exclusives. All right. Now coming in number 8, just like our number 9 here, Demo Man here. Maybe because it's just a lack of knowledge of these figures, which I need to learn. with this figure here. From my understanding, I think it was like an early concept art of Skeletor. Now this figure is amazing. Don't get me wrong. The look is incredible. 2024 Demo Man or Demo Man. I think I like to call him Demo Man. The evil spirit of Desperados or Panos. All right, I hope I'm saying that right. Just like Geldar here, he was available in classics. Very cool. But once again, we're getting more of that into the extended universe of the Master Universe, which is fine. It's okay, but I think we should finish off the more vintage line of figures in the collection before we expand out in the universe. The universe is massive and big, and yes, I'm sure at one point, get it now or but I really feel like this is, it did sell out, by the way. Of course, it came with extra head sculpts. He's got this really cool lime green test tone, color tone, sorry. The beard is amazing right there. The look is incredible. There's a glam shot of him right there. But very little known. With this version, it's almost like a sketch. When we're getting that sketchbook series coming very soon in 2025. I feel like in sometime in January with Hordak and Grizzlor. I think he would fit perfectly as a sketchbook creation, or figure. Some early concept, or it's kind of like a new Eternia in a way. Figure here of a Skeletor. You get the Skeletor head here. So let me know how you feel about Demo Man here. It's still an amazing figure. I love the look of him. Incredible. Of course, let's look at the back shot of him right there. I mean, look at that. And look at the background. Let me just point that out, okay? Now, this background looks very familiar for some figures we've been looking at very recently on the channel here. And it's like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, is that new box art for the Princess of Power cartoon collection line with Grayskull, and it's like him on top of Grayskull, maybe on somewhere near Grayskull, and you can see the with the smoke, and they got the bats right there. I think that's beautiful. It ties in beautifully with the new She-Ra Princess of Power cartoon line here with this beautiful artwork right here. But he comes in at number 8. Okay, but nothing wrong. This is still an amazing figure, like Geldar here. All right, now number 7 was a vehicle. And of course, I'm talking about Night Stalker here. Basically, what you have here, and you guys already know, is shot for shot, a repaint of Stridor here for a little different bells and whistles and stuff like that with the stickers. The packaging is beautiful. Okay, I love the packaging. It looks incredible. I love the purple lightning. There's little Skeletor. You got Mechanic and Battle Armored He-Man. You got a gorgeous shot of Snake Mountain right there in the background. Right, nice. Another nice shot of of that the new vines and of the new Origins Snake Mountain that he's like coming through. You got Screech. I mean, everything about the packaging is amazing. You got Zor right there in battle form. Another amazing shot of this incredible figure here. All right. Or this incredible evil vehicle of Night Stalker here. Beautifully done. One thing, the artwork is gorgeous, but what I think it hurt the most, because I think as a filming is like Geldar here, I think he's still available for sale at Mattel Creations, okay? And it's the one thing you can find. Is the fact that, unlike, Stridor, there's no open window box, I feel. This is my feelings. And I feel like that hurt the figure. I would love somewhere, somehow, I know, it's still beautiful artwork here, of, a shot, have He-Man and Mechanic more off to the side, and have the window box, and have that same look, somewhat, of Night Stalker in the clear bubble, facing them in a way. I think that would have been amazing. I would love that. And here he is, so, sure, here he is. There's old Night Stalker here, okay? Like I said, like shot for shot for the most part, your repaints of Stridor here, which is amazing, but a little bit more different bells and whistles. You got the more the purplish veins of Snake Mountain. So unfortunately, with like Stridor here, Night Stalker here, you cannot. I mean, maybe in the middle, maybe because Stridor you could fit his background, I believe, in Grayskull, where Night Stalker you could not. Okay, which I wish they would have found a way to give us that the ability to somehow connect Night Stalker with Snake Mountain, maybe in front of the vines. Clip it on somewhere in front and back. I don't know. So that to me, I wish they could have done. But the detail of him is amazing. The gold is perfect, right there. And of course, I have Battle Armored Skeletor right there. Got the more vines, stuff like that, and with him. You got the same old, like flight stand, not flight stand, but just stand to give him that ability to look like he's jumping over. You got the blasters effect right there. Very cool, and that's why he comes in at number 7 to me. So let me know your thoughts about old Night Stalker. Did you like this version, or I mean, did you love it? Did you pass on it? All right, let me know. All right. Now coming into number 6 is an iconic hero that we got. An amazing friend, He-Man, which is Rock-Con, the young hero. I love this figure. It's amazing. And I do hope we get Stondar and Granatina, hopefully as a 2-pack maybe. I'm looking forward to getting him maybe in Masterverse as well. Functionality is perfect. It's beautiful. An iconic 80s figure in the line here. I don't remember him in Filmation, so I don't know we'll get a cartoon collection version of him. I don't even remember him in the 2000X cartoon. Maybe he was like the other Demo Man, that might be just a comic figure based on the comics only. Let me know in the comments below if that's true or not. I don't think that is. But an incredible figure here. Of course, you got the new for 2024, the Master Universe. Rock-On, right there, the young heroic comic warrior. There he is, and looks just as his vintage version, with more articulation, which is the bonus. Right there, you got right there, nice glamour shot right there of him transforming into like meteor form or rock form to his more battle-ready armor form. The detail is absolutely amazing. They captured him perfectly from the Origins 80s line, the 80s line right here. All right, of course the backer here. Some gorgeous shot right there. We got hopefully Modulus coming very soon to the channel. I hope you will be able to pre-order him at Big Bag Toy Store, and we got Leech coming soon. We got Hordak. So like little sneak peek of the upcoming Princess of Power line coming very soon to the Origins line, which is amazing. All right. But overall, an amazing figure and a must-have for any collector. All right, and he comes in at number 6. All right. Put him up here. All right. Now, number 5 is probably the most heavy, well, not the heaviest, well, I guess in single card form, is Extendar here. I didn't first when he was announced, I didn't know how they were going to do this in a way of creating his action call out with this figure here, but they nailed it perfectly, and he's an amazing figure. There he is right there. Got the glam shot of him once again, 2024 Extendar. All right, the heroic master of extension. There he is in his normal form right there. All right, beautifully done. Perfect. I mean, I love this figure here. The detail of him is amazing. He actually captured him perfectly with the functionality. It was perfect with everything. Okay, you can just, of course, there he is once again. As you can see, more of the horde right there, is giving you a little glimpse. You got the Fright Zone in the background. We got Dragstore, which I do hope we will get soon as an exclusive part of the. I think he's like one of the last of the horde in the 80s line that Origins has not produced yet. Him and I think Multibot is the only 2 figures left for us in the vintage line of figures. So Dragstore and Multibot. So maybe we'll get like a 2-pack of those 2, maybe, or just individual. Hopefully very soon in 2025. And they want to release them in more cartoon collection form. hey, I'm down for that. Absolutely. The artwork speaks for itself. And I do have Extendar here with me. Very cool. You know, even the shield has functionality too. You can like close it up and, if you wish, or extend it out like himself. You can take, you know, all these extended parts right here. You can remove very easily. It's very easy to remove, you know, with the neck and head. Very cool. Very cool. The functionality is there. The paint is beautiful. I mean, everything about this figure is incredible. So that's why he comes in at number 5. All right. Now we're getting on. Now number 4 was a shared experience with Master Universe. Was a cartoon collection 2-pack with the V Friends, and of course we have Skeletor and the V Friends 2-pack here. The cartoon collection version of Skeletor here, and his friend Skilled Skeleton. A collaboration of these two brands, and the only so far in the Origins line. I don't know if they're going to do another one with a He-Man variant and another like version of He-Man in this kind of like Funko Pop style of figures here. So I don't know if that's going to be the case, but this right here is a fun character, a combination of two iconic, of an iconic brand, and a brand that I've never heard before. Let me make that very clear. I've never heard of V-Friends until Master Universe, so I don't know if this is a brand that is continuing on right now or what. I do not know. But with this, it's beautiful. I love it. I love the packaging. You have two sides here. You have a side of this evil version of Skeletor and Skeleton, you know, using the Havoc magic right there. And then when you flip it around, you know, you have them more in as a friends, you know, being buddies and stuff like that, which you rarely see of Skeletor here. And I just watched the He-Man She-Ra Christmas special, and that's kind of like the seeing Skeletor being more friendly, like is very very unique to see in the Filmation cartoon, helping those kids out. But very cool packaging, beautiful artwork right there. It does have this really unique action feature here, or you can pull out the window box here, right there. Of course, it comes with his own comic, which I'll believe right there. Shot for shot, you know, your basic cartoon collection version of Skeletor with more of that back metal shine to his armor and sash right here in the front right here. Even his buddy here, the Skilled Skeleton, everything is beautifully done. Also, with this version of Skeletor, you have more face sculpts that you can, show off some emotion of Skeletor, which I love. And I have another version right here. You might have seen it. And you got the open mouth version. And look at the background. I love the background here of the Filmation style version of Snake Mountain in the background with those bats right there. Perfectly done. I love this thing at He-Man and Master Universe. Of course, you got some nice glamour shots of him, you know, riding a mini, like, what's this vehicle called? My God. Land Shark, guys. I'm so sorry. But look at this. I mean, you can't, ask for something very cool in this. Right there, you got a nice little shot right there of the two friends. You got, Skeletor with Havoc strap. You got Skeletor with the purple version of the Power Sword. Very cool. That's why he comes in at number 4. I'm losing track here, everybody. There's so many figures here I got to do. But, all right. All right, everybody, we're getting down to the final 3 here. All right, we're getting to the bronze, silver, and gold medals here of these figures. These are my top 3 figures of 2024. These exclusive, Mattel Creations exclusive, and all 3 of these are amazing, especially my first one, my first pick, incredible. So number 3 for me was a figure, an iconic figure that, was a must for us collectors to get, and we finally got him in the line. In fact, we got a version of him in Masterverse in the 2024 year. So this was the year of him. All right. And who I'm talking about, of course, it was a collector's edition. And who I'm talking about, of course, is Cyclone. They absolutely captured him perfectly. And the fact that they also gave him his functionality, of this figure here. Sometimes, as you know, some of these figures, you cannot get the functionality of them because of, for some reason or not, I don't know. They just couldn't do it because of the plug and play features. I'm looking at you, Fisto. I'm looking at you, Gisto, and stuff like that. But with Cyclone here, they captured him beautifully. And once again, there's a running theme here, as you can notice right here. You can see the Horde. The Horde is a big part here. It's like they're like invading and stuff like that. So I feel like in 2025, I feel like the Horde and the Princess of Power line is going to be a big factor in 2025 in Origins. But there he is with his, his whirlwind effect right there. Got some Horde Troopers. It would have been nice to see that Horde Trooper Prime figure that we just looked at yesterday. Actually, he's right there. I'm sorry. He's right there by Hordak. Okay. But there he is, looking beautifully, look perfectly. All right. Turn the back right here. It comes this little mini box art here. You can see some damaged Horde Troopers. You got the snake from the Fright Zone right there. And there, speaking of the Fright Zone, I mean, you got Mossman, of course. I mean, they're teasing us. I mean, we got the Fright Zone. We just looked at some images of the Snake Pit or the Slime Pit. I mean, I feel like 2025 is the year of the Horde and of Princess of Power. All right, I'm calling it. I hope that's the case, along with Thundercats as well. All right, but nice glamour shot of old Hordak right there. You got the snake. Very cool. Look at that glamour shot. Beautifully done. I mean, of course, I do have him right here. It does capture his face. You got to pull up right there, and you twist around. It also has that feel of the vintage line, and with the back here, I think that's more of the 2000X line version of this figure here. But you can spin it around. Came with this really cool action effect with the whirlwind, with the tornado, his iconic shield, even his his chest plate does move around. It has that holographic feel to it. Everything is bright, it's beautiful, it looks amazing. You got everything. You got the little Saturn little belt right there. Very cool, very cool, and I'm happy to have him in my collection, and that's why he comes at number 3 to me. All right. Now number 2 was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure from the cartoon collection. And of course, as you can see, it's right here. It is the Too Bad set here. All right. First of all, in the packaging, when you get it, it does have this really cool window box right here of Too Bad right there. 2 mortal enemies, or 2 leaders of their own right, being forced to work together when they get merged. A very unique concept. And what also is unique in concept, or unique, is the fact that they went with the cartoon collection version over his vintage look first. So I don't know if Mattel is still planning on doing a vintage version of Too Bad. I hope so. And if that's the case, I'm wondering how they're going to give us that more iconic action feature. You remember his arms did not move around. They were more like clamped, and and they would just. In fact, I have him. Hang on, everybody. So here is his iconic version, and you can see the arms would have this clamp, like it would have this feature. So I'm kind of curious how Origins is going to do that if we get a more vintage version of Too Bad in Origins. I'm kind of wondering how that's going to be. But this figure, you have multiple playability. You have 2 figures right there, in their own right, 2 amazing figures, and then you have the torso, which I do have right here, that allows you to, combine these 2 amazing figures into one. The legs can fit perfectly. Sorry, guys. Right there. The legs can snap in that torso very easily. Look at Skeletor using his magic right there to combine with that. You got the really cool image, that holographic image of that window, I guess, that combined these 2, captains or leaders into one figure here. Tuvar and Batra right there. The box art is really cool. because you would think that it would close in on itself, you know, like normally would do, but it closes from this way. It's like that. When you close it, first, let me turn the back right here. You got some nice shots of there, Skeletor, emerging these two figures from the cartoon collection. I mean, beautiful once again of the artwork here. All right, got the Mattel logo. And then when you combine them or close them up, you have a shot of Too Bad right there in the packaging. It's Skeletor, the Snake Mountain. But bright, beautiful, a lot of playability of these two figures. You can have them separate if you wish to give them more of an army version. So I did buy multiple of these. You can have, you know, them two by themselves, or you can combine them. You can mix and match. You can come up with some very unique, because as you know, Origins is all about plug and play. So you can plug in like He-Man and Skeletor's head sculpt in there if you wish to, you know. But very cool, and a must have. And I'm very happy to have this in my collection. And this, you know, very cool. So which leads me to my number one figure of all, of 2024. Not only did we get an iconic leader and champion, we got an iconic playset and an iconic friend, or an iconic creature in 2024. And I do wish I was able to unbox this amazing playset. And of course I'm talking about, and I'm going to show you, of course, is King Grayskull here. King Grayskull, Modi the Monster. The Eternia playset is my number one figure of 2020, or figures, or or just as combined in 2024. The amazing, they captured him perfectly. First of all, I'm kind of curious if we'll get the 2000X version of King Grayskull in Origins. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get that. But with him, beautifully. In fact, even the background is very unique, because you got that more of that Club Grayskull, background of him. Beautiful soft coat cape. He looks amazing, perfectly done. Got Modi the Monster, which I don't have with me right now because it's inside my Eternia playset. And yes, it's the most expensive, of 2024 line, but capturing, and because a lot of us, never were able to get Eternia, in the 80s line, and maybe you do, or maybe you're trying to rebuild it, possibly, to get this figure in this playset, which I do have right here, guys, right there, glamour shot of old Eternia playset here. I wish I had this unboxed. I just don't have enough room in my area, in my collection, to unbox this with you guys. I'm sorry. Maybe some point down the road. Maybe for now I've got to keep it encased. But the artwork speaks for itself. For some figures that we still need, like right there in front with He-Man and Skeletor. I mean, come on. You got Bassiosaurus right there. You got Rio Blast right there. I mean, some iconic, and it functions beautifully. It's got everything for it. Amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, and that's why he comes in number one. King Grayskull is incredible. Modi is an iconic little friend to us. So there you go, guys. There's a look at all 9 Mattel Creations exclusive Origins figures in 2024. Let me know in the comments below what has been your favorite of these amazing exclusive figures and play sets and vehicles. All right, guys. I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's been a lot of fun. All right, of course, tomorrow I might give you another exclusive Mattel Creations exclusive Masterverse figures to come out in 2024. So I hope you guys would join me for that. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.